Let me enter into today's satsang, the Nirahara Samyama. I welcome you all who are sitting with us around the world at this moment. 1006 places through Nityananda TV and 37 places two-way video conferencing, having Nayana Diksha in 250 cities in 29 countries around the world. The cities sitting with us in two-way video conferencing, having Nayana Diksha, Houston Kalahasti, Bengaluru North, Bengaluru Marattahalli, Port Washington, New York, Vancouver, Puri, St. Petersburg, Florida, Anna Nagar, Thiruvannamalai, Arunachalam, Hyderabad, Bhagyanagaram, Atlanta, Ujjaini, Toronto, Kailasam, Singapore, Singapuram, Nityananda Nagara, Bididi, Seattle, Chidambaram, Washington DC, Sripuram, Bengaluru, Paris, Kalighat, Slovakia, Pobrad, Guadalupe, Rameshwaram, Charlotte, Srisailam, New Jersey, Omkareshwar, San Jose, Madurai, Seattle, Chidambaram, Ohio, Prayag, Madrid, Spain, Oklahoma, Somanatham, Dallas, Dwaraka, Los Angeles, Arunachalam, Calgary, Amarnath, Wellington, New Zealand, Oman, Sivagangai, Madurai, Adinam, Mumbai, Chennai, Nungambakam, Rajajinagar, Bangalore, Woodland, Sacramento, Western Florida, Wellington, New Zealand, of course, Kodaikanal. I welcome you all with my love and blessings. I have a message from Washington DC. Washington DC had a major storm and there is a widespread power outage. They are having Nayana Diksha from hotel room. Washington DC, don't worry. You guys will have this problem settled within next 2-3 days. Don't worry about it. This power outage problem will be solved immediately. Blessings. Ohio is airing from devotee's house near temple. Electric company is saying that the power may be out for up to 5 days because of this storm. Ohio, don't worry. Problem will be solved within tomorrow. And Sacramento, California, blessings for the Chinese LBP. Blessings. All the participants will experience the ultimate blessings. And as you all may be aware, constantly aware, today is 6th day of Nirahara Samyama. See, any other Samyama, Ajapa, feeling connection, Nirvikalpa Samadhi, unclutching, any other Samyama, you forget once in a while. But this Nirahara Samyama, nobody forgets. Literally, practically, whole day and night, even in dream, remember. You are in Nirahara Samyama, great. So tomorrow morning, we will be ending the Samyama. God. 7 days all over the world. See, in Jainism, they do fast without food, but not all over the world at a time. Here, at the same time, all over the world, people are practicing and continuing their lifestyle, their work, their regular work. That is the important thing. So, really great. I'll enter into today's Bhagavad Gita. Fifth chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Sannyasa Yoga, 14th verse.
तृत्वं न कर्माणि लोकस्य सृजति प्रभुः न कर्मफलसंयोगं स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते न कर्तृत्वं न कर्माणि लोकस्य सृजति प्रभुः न कर्मफलसंयोगं स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते न कर्तृत्वं न कर्माणि लोकस्य सृजति प्रभुः न कर्मफलसंयोगं स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते
न कर्तृत्वं न कर्माणि लोकस्य सृजति प्रभुः न कर्मफलसंयोगं स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते. Translation: the master neither bestows the agentship nor does he make mankind perform actions, nor does he grant the connection of the reward for the action. On the other hand, it is the inherent nature that prevails. Krishna is very clear that everything happens in the natural flow of Prakriti. Prakriti means by innate nature, things as its quality. Anything which has a form has a quality. Anything which has a name has a quality. Krishna is very clear. Everything you perform your pure self, which is master in you, that pure self is neither affected nor disturbed. It resides in its pure strength. It neither gets disturbed nor disturbs others. It neither asks you to perform something nor enjoys the power of your performance. Through this verse, Bhagavan is trying to teach you the highest ultimate truth, which is beyond Advaita. The truth in this verse can be realized only by contemplating, meditating again and again and again. See, whenever you listen to some statement, much of your logic only tries to disprove that statement. You only collect and see all the arguments to disprove it. But now, this kind of great spiritual truths cannot be handled in the same way. These great spiritual truths can be realized only if you have a cognitive shift. Means, try to use your logic neutrally and see if I take up this truth to live in my life, what is going to happen to my physical health, mental health, and relationships, and feeling contentment and tranquility, whatever I want in my life. Is this truth going to add to it, or is this truth going to disturb me? I call this utility-based calculation, utility-based analysis. If you do the utility-based analysis, you analyze truth neutrally. Otherwise, the spiritual truths never attracts you. Only the utility given by the spiritual truths even attracts you to contemplate on them. That is why do not handle these truths with the same logic and the mind setup with which you handle your life. Your mind naturally believes somebody's failure, takes a lot of time to believe somebody's victory. See the media, all front pages of all media, all headlines of all media is only failures of other people, because you enjoy it. In all media all over the world, sports page which describes the victory of others is last page. The victory of others is always last page. The failure of others is always first page, because you enjoy others' failure and you believe others' failure very easily. More than you believing, you enjoy. Wow, this fellow is having so much problem. Good, good. I thought only I am having. Now he is also having. Nobody can save him. He is in a big soup. Constantly, your mind cherishes, enjoys, believes others' problem. Do not go with this attitude to analyze this great truth. If you try to go with this attitude to analyze this great spiritual truth, you won't understand anything. You'll say, I don't think what Krishna says. He is brainwashing Arjuna, let's leave it. Still, I don't understand the concept of brainwashing. I only wash brains, not brainwashing. I don't do brainwashing. I only do washing of the brains. The moment you believe Krishna is brainwashing Arjuna and some one negative statement, that's enough. You push this whole thing aside. I tell you. Handle this truth in your inner space with the attitude of how this truth is going to enrich my life. Is it going to add to my spiritual understanding, tranquility, peace, bliss? Handle more from the angle of utility value. Nakartrutvam nakarmani lokasya srujati prabhu nakarma bala samyogam swabhavastu pravartate. The master in you, the individual, pure, enlightened self, neither bestows the agentship, nor does he perform actions, nor does he grant the connection of the reward for the action. On the other hand, it is the inherent nature that prevails. It's your pravritti. inherent nature which is performing in you, good or bad, right or wrong, enjoying or suffering. Try to handle this truth, contemplate on this truth in a neutral way. If I make this truth as part of my life, how is it going to change my way of thinking? How is it going to change my way of believing about me? How is it going to change my consciousness? Try to think from that angle. I tell you, this truth will become reality in you. There is no other way this truth can become reality in you. So, contemplate on this truth more with the understanding of how useful this truth is for your physical, mental, spiritual growth. I'll move to the next segment of the morning satsang. Dial the avatar. I'll pick up calls from all over the world. Of course, from public or devotees or viewers of our Nityananda TV, anybody can call. I'll try to answer your questions, try to give you the spiritual support or whatever I can. No call. Trouble with the line. I think Kodaikanal must be experiencing jam. Do you know, yesterday night, my driver, he missed this place and went away to some corner, some 4-5 kilometers inside some forest. There it was night. It was very dark. One local villager was standing there plucking some tree and doing some work in the forest. My driver Brahmachari just lowered the glass slowly. It was pitch dark and asked, how to go to this place. He told the name of this place, Avattipuram, or what is it? He said Sterling Resort, Avattipuram. That guy did not even see the car or see me or see my driver or anything. He just, oh, that Nityanand Swami has come now, go to that place. It's there in the Sterling Resort only. That Swami has come now. Go to that Sterling Resort. Go straight and take turn. I thought, oh God, this is too much. Inside the forest, some remote villager who is doing farming. So Nityananda is the buzzword in Kodaikanal now. Too much.